G'day Bambies, Kaleidow here and welcome to a Sims 4 building video, and today it's going to be a resort for the new Jungle Adventure game pack. So I just want to say another big thank you to EA for providing me with a code for this game pack. It is so much fun, and let me know guys if you have it for yourself yet. I know that it is available for the public now, which is just so cool, and I would love to hear what you think about it so far. But yeah, I've been really enjoying it. We've been streaming it, we've been playing around with it in my new Let's Play, so if you guys haven't checked that out already, make sure to do so. I'll leave the link to my LP. We are playing as Kate Belladonna from my Vampires of Nightshade LP, but in her past as a teenager. So it's really interesting and kind of bittersweet and really adorable. But yeah, so let's talk a little bit more about today's build. So we are creating the Cascada Villa, which means waterfall in Spanish, I do believe. And I thought this suited this house perfectly because we do have this giant pool out the front of it and a lovely waterfall kind of cascading down the front of the home. And of course, because this is in Salvadorada, this is not actually a normal house. This is for visitors to Salvadorada, and I really needed to keep in mind that this isn't just a holiday home, and I need to make it kind of usable for visitors. So I really wanted it to be super comfortable, fun, a bit homely, but also have all of the things that you would need when you're away from home. So the pool is a huge bonus. I really did just build the entire house around the idea of the pool. I just had this awesome idea of, you know those images you see of like Bali, houses in Bali, where the pool is, or it's not just in Bali, like Portugal and stuff too, where the pool just like delves down into like a waterfall, and then you just see this vast landscape or the ocean or something beyond, and it feels like if you went beyond, like, to the edge of that pool, you would literally fall into the nothingness that you see before you. And I really wanted to encapsulate that in this build, and it works perfectly that at the edge of this cliff that the lot is on, there is actually a big delve down into what seems to be a river or a lake of some sort, and it's a huge valley, and I think it's just so vast and it works perfectly with the idea that I had in mind. So I was really excited to just fully jump into this, and I spent like the entire morning and afternoon with this build, just really getting into it. And I haven't been into a build this much before in a very long time because I'm used to creating more tiny homes, and it was actually a breath of fresh air to do something on a larger scale. So I was really welcoming to this idea of something different. So I wanted it to feel really bright and welcoming, but also have a touch of tropical to it. And of course we have all of these awesome new build and buy items and wall coverings and floorings in this game pack, and I was just going to town. There were so many different things that I wanted to experiment with stuff, and we have a new, I don't know what these are called, they're like sidings. They go like, I don't know what they're called, but I was experimenting trying to make like a little covering area near the pool, and I kind of like this idea, but later on, you guys will see soon, I do find an item which which works just as well, and I think it looks a lot better. And put a bar under there, it looks great. Lots of different doors, windows, and styles for us to play around with. Lovely tiles that give such a Moroccan vibe, Moroccan and Spanish vibes. I do believe this entire pack, from what people were telling me in the comments of my LP, is mainly based off Latin America. So I think it's like Colombia, Brazil. Correct me if I'm wrong. I have never been to that part of the world. All of my knowledge is based off movies, but oh my gosh, guys, I would love to go visit Colombia or even like Puerto Rico. I did say Puerto Rico in my previous video, and someone did correct me that it doesn't remind them of Puerto Rico. It is very, very easy to just kind of pile it all in together after you've seen as many pirate films and media things as I have. Oh gosh, but yeah, we're really coming along with the shape of this build, and I really do like the tiles on the floor that I'm using at the moment, but I changed them up entirely by the end of the video, so you guys will have a, well, it'll be like a really nice clay, red clay, orangey clay flooring, and they're tiles of course too, but it just looks really, really lovely and suits the wood details that I have around. I'm probably going to be a bit all over the place with speaking in today's video. I know I always say that, but I have trouble speaking on every single day, guys, but I feel like it's been a long time since we've done a build this big, and this is like a 30-minute video basically, so we're probably going to have our ups and downs in the commentary, so do bear with me, guys. But oh my gosh, I am living for all of the new plants that we have in this game pack, guys. Oh my god, when I literally bought them, I was like, what? For reals? They gave us this? Like, oh, they're so amazing, and I just feel like we could use them for anything. I've been wanting something tropical for so long because, you know, when we had Island Paradise for The Sims 3, this is so long ago, but I couldn't play it properly because my computer sucked. So I just kind of watched other people's videos. I watched the Queen's videos. That was all I had to live through Island Paradise, and which was amazing, by the way. I loved her series on that. And I'm really happy now that I get to experience these tropical jungle vibes for myself. It would be really cool for us to get something a little bit more Caribbean in the future. Oh my gosh, guys, imagine if we get like a pirate pack after this one. I don't think that'll happen, but I'm living for it. I really want them to continue on with some more different cultures and stuff. I'm sure they're gonna do something totally different, like another part of the world. You know what would be really cool? A Russian style pack. I really like some of the Russian styles, especially like Renaissance. Oh, that would be so cool. No, that probably wouldn't be very popular. That wouldn't be a very popular opinion or pack. Because of all of the political stuff happening right now in America, but I still think that would be pretty interesting, or maybe something like some sort of different type of European that we haven't seen in The Sims yet. I definitely don't feel like we've seen anything Russian. You obviously had the Spanish influence in this pack, which is awesome. I even get Moroccan vibes from the tiles and stuff like that. But I guess like all of those countries are kind of, well, Morocco's in Africa, so it isn't exactly linked up to Spain, but they're sort of like in the same bottom area of Europe, so I guess they must have had some sort of influence. I'm not a geography teacher. I do not know these things. So anyways, now we are getting into the furnishing. I had so much fun just playing around with the whole outside shape. It looks really, really good. It's pretty simple. I am not a mastermind at architecture. I'm not pretending to be or anything. I just get an idea in my head and I just go for it. I really wanted that pool, lovely lounge area to sit out and enjoy that sun. And then I wanted a really lovely shaded area that was super comfy and relaxing for our Sims to, you know, come back to after a hard day out in the jungle, you know, exploring. Usually from my experience in my LP, they come back sick, bitten by bees or fireflies, being lit on fire by fireflies, and everything just wants to murder you in the jungle. So yeah, they're going to need a lovely, relaxing, serene, tranquil place to just come home to at the end of the day. So I wanted it to be bright and colorful. You guys know me, it wouldn't be a Kaleidow build if it wasn't just rainbow everywhere, and we got so many lovely prints and rugs and just such nice furnishings to work with in this game pack. I know I'm going to be like raving on about it so much, but I have been such a fan of everything that EA have been putting into the game so far. I know that a lot of people say that it's too less or too little, too late or something like that, but I honestly think that the efforts that they put into it and the detail, and just, you can really tell they've put a lot of thought and design into all of the items. So in my opinion, I am so happy with everything. I'm going to do a bit of an overview thing. I started recording one the other day, and I'm just gonna kind of rant about being weird about YouTube in this part of the video. I hope you guys don't mind. But the other day I was trying to record my review of Cass and Build and Buy, and I've done so many of them in the past that, like, I don't know what happened. I was recording it, I was just doing your normal thing. I recorded all my footage for Cass, and then I was doing the stuff for Build and Buy, and then I just like stopped recording. I was like, I really don't feel like this right now. I just don't feel like this is creative. I don't feel like this is going to be anything new or different to what you guys have already seen around YouTube. So I've actually scrapped all of that footage. I'm going to do it in a totally different way. I think I'm going to do like my top 5 or top 10 favorites of different sections of the game pack. Let me know if that sounds good to you guys, but they will be coming out later this week. I'm still exploring and really taking in everything in Selva Dorada, and in this game pack, it's a lot to take in, and I feel like rushing in an overview is just a bit too much for me, especially with all of the side projects that I have going on. Like Ethan and I, my boyfriend and I, if you guys don't know, we run a Minecraft server, and there's a lot of changes going on with it. So I've been working on stuff in the background. We also have a new channel that we're going to be starting on soon together. So yeah, and I also have Twitch that I'm trying to organize and make a little bit more professional and scheduled. Schedules, guys! I'm so bad at schedules. Just don't even bring up schedules. Oh god. I don't know what I need to do. Like, when will I grow up? When will I become an adult? Because I'm waiting. I really want to become an adult already. I'm sick of being unorganized. Alright, we're just gonna keep talking. There's my rant. I just wanted to say that, but let me know if you guys feel me on not feeling organized, how frustrating it is, and let me know also your feels about this pack so far, and if you would like to see a different type of video, not just like a generic overview or anything. I want to do something a little bit more different and creative for you guys. I've been feeling super creative lately, and I think that's why I got frustrated at myself when I just started doing just, you know, the normal. But anyways, we are downstairs, and I really opened up the space by adding in a bit of a, well, a large windowed wall there, and it's gonna be cool. This is actually a pretty exciting kitchen. We did finish the upstairs. I do edit around some of the art and stuff. I loved the art and different paintings stuff I put on the wall in the lounge room, but that's all it is, like a lovely lounge room. The actual living spaces in the house are in the down area. It's nice and cool, relaxing. So I wanted there to be a big kitchen which has that lovely window that looks straight into the jungle, into the depths of the jungle. I feel like you could be sitting at the dining table or making your breakfast, cooking up a English breakfast or something, and then look out and you might see a jaguar, or you might see a monkey or something just scamper across the window or past on the pathway. Like, it's just so cool. I just love the idea of being that close to wildlife. And when I was watching it, it isn't anything to do with where Dorado is set, but it was in Crown, the TV show, when Queen Elizabeth goes to Africa, and her and, oh gosh, I can't remember the prince's name. Golly gosh, how could I forget that? But anyways, her and her husband, of course, they go to Africa. This is when they're a lot younger, and they are in this sort of treehouse thing. It's like up off the ground, you know, the savannah sort of style homes. And it's a holiday house, so it's quite far from anyone and any sort of civilization. And elephants just out of nowhere just walk by, and I'm like, how cool would that be? Oh my god, you wake up like you're on holiday and you just see elephants out the, like, literally, hello, elephant right there. That would be so cool. So I just really wanted to focus on windows and just visual access to the outside, and make sure that, yeah, everywhere you went in the home, there was some way to see nature and really connect with it, because I feel like that's exactly what you would want to do when you go into Dorado. Like, it isn't just about exploring and getting the loot and stuff like that and treasure. It's also about taking in the culture, taking in the atmosphere, the entire country. They've really focused on culture, I feel, in this game pack compared to World Adventures, but I can't really answer on that because I also couldn't play World Adventures when I had The Sims 3 because my computer was so laggy. Every time I tried to go to China or I tried to go to France, it would just lag out and my computer would crash. So let me know if it focused on culture in the past. I think it slightly did, but I really feel like they had a Salvadoradian skill in The Sims 4, which is just so cool, meaning hopefully in the near future when we add some more holiday worlds, they may very well add some more skills that have to do with culture. I would love an Asian style pack. That would be so great. Or maybe one set in India. Oh my gosh, that would be the bomb if we had one set in India, because like that culture is so vibrant and beautiful. And like if we had a city or something. Oh my gosh, if we had Shanghai. I know that's in China, another country. All right, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm just getting overly excited. When I think of all of the things that EA could do in The Sims 4, I just get so excited. And people were talking about it this year that they reckon, oh yeah man, we're gonna get Sims 5 soon. It's been 4-year cycle or whatever. And I'm just sitting here like, no, they've just gotten started. Don't do this to me. I don't want them to start again from scratch. I want them to keep building up The Sims 4. I really like the engine, everything. It just works so smoothly. I like how quickly the loading screens work, although some people do complain about the loading screens. I do not. I think they're great. But I honestly think that they're going to continue on. I don't think there will be a Sims 5 anytime soon. I will be very, very surprised if so. Yeah, how are you guys liking the downstairs so far? I love all of the little tidbits that we got in this pack. That vase that has the sticks in it really reminds me of like incense. It probably isn't incense, but you know, it's like essential oils. I'm not sure if it's actually that, but it kind of reminds me of the essential oil things that have the sticks hanging out of it or sticking out of it, and then they smell and they really disperse the scent of the oils and stuff throughout the home. It's so lovely. And then I put a fireplace in instead of the TV. It's a really odd thing. I don't know why I did it. I really loved the fireplace, so I decided to do it, and it happened, all right? I know some people would have wanted a TV, but I got rid of it, especially because I realized that in the other places I didn't have TVs really, but now I'm thinking maybe I should have left the TV. So guys, if you don't like the fireplace, because you can't actually use it, you could go ahead and replace it with a TV. I might do that actually, but the fireplace is super cute. Unfortunately, you can't use it where it is, but the fireplace is probably one of my favorite items that we got in this game pack. There are a lot of favorites, but I'm definitely going to leave that for one of my top 10 or whatever videos that I want to do very, very soon. So keep an eye out for that, guys. So upstairs, love the tapestry. It is also amazing. Something that I would love to see, especially after seeing that, is the, oh, what are they called? They're sort of the same style. Macrame. I'd love to see macrame in the game, maybe even as a skill. It would be so cool if we had some sort of knitting or sewing or something for our Sims to do. I would adore that skill. I don't feel like we've really had that in the Sims franchise before. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but yes, macrame would be amazing. And it kind of reminds me of the rugs that we have at the moment. They're sort of like macrame style, but yeah, it would be lovely to have some wall coverings. This is a pretty cool little bathroom we have going on here. Mixed and matched some of the items from Laundry Day. And we have this gorgeous little basket, which I've also put around the house quite a lot. I saw that some people on Twitter were really getting creative with these cute little baskets that you can have and putting so many different items within them, which I thought was so adorable. I tried out a few things, but I kind of liked them on their own. So in the future, if you guys buy this house or whatever, you could very well put your own stuff inside the baskets. I do have them scattered throughout the house, I think in the kitchen, in the bathroom, upstairs. They're just really vibrant and colorful. They're so cute. And I think it was the Laundry Day. I was like asking for more baskets and things, so it feels like my dreams have come true. My prayers have been answered. And gosh, I put so many pot plants, guys. You know me. I just put way too many pot plants and decorations everywhere. I've been really conscious of it and trying to make myself not decorate, if that makes sense. I've been holding back a bit, and this way your games will be less laggy when you try to play using my builds. And yeah, I just want it to be a little bit more user friendly, not just for you guys but also for myself, because I feel like a lot of my builds were just killing my computer. Just way too many items. I just put too much into the small details sometimes. It honestly is my Achilles heel. Now, I found a whole bunch of these decorational items that I didn't see initially, so I wanted to change up some things outside, and I loved this detailing that kind of works as a small fence lining that goes across the verandas or the porches, whatever you want to call them. We do have a bedroom upstairs. There's only one bedroom on the very bottom floor, none on the second floor. If you guys want to set up some beds in the middle floor in the lounge room, you definitely could, you know, when you're on holiday. things always change up, and you know, you definitely could do that. We got a little study up here. I wish that I added in a computer. I think that would be really handy to have a computer right there. And again, I was just trying to keep things very minimal, but this is such a lovely master room we have up here, and I love what I did with the bed. I think I've done that in the past before, but I really love that mirror acting as a bed frame sort of thing. Oh my gosh, the lounge room is my absolute favorite. I love creating lounge rooms because I follow so many different Instagram accounts of people who do interior design, and I just, every time I log on to Instagram, I just see all of these awesome, like, Melbourne style contemporary colorful themes of lounge rooms, and I really bring that into my builds in The Sims. Well, I try to anyways, and one day in real life, hopefully I'll get to do the same thing. And finally, we're up to the exterior. We're going to work on the garden. So we have a whole bunch of rocks to add in here, lots of plants and stuff. There's so many new plants, guys. I got so excited when I was building this. I was like, oh my god, we have so much to choose from. And I was a little bit overwhelmed. And you guys know me, when I come to building, I need to put in every single little item that comes across my mind. So it became very cluttered very quickly, but it's a jungle, so I thought it can't be too bad that I'm over cluttering the garden because it looks kind of wild and rugged. I did a whole bunch of sizing down for some of the items, which I think worked really well. One of the items that I totally missed was an actual fern ground covering sort of plant, and I'm sad that I missed that one. I only noticed that we had it later on, but yeah, besides that, I don't even think we would have had room. Like, honestly, look at this build. I've already added in so much. Like, we have so many plants. We even had this cute little pond part that wraps around the pool next to the stairwell there. I love that we put plants underneath the stairwell. Oh my gosh, so many happy holiday vibes. There we go with the clay sort of terracotta. I don't know what you would call it. The tiles there that are red, and I think they look so much better. I tried to variant them a little bit and switch them up around. So we gave it some lovely traits too. Peace and quiet and sunny aspect for its traits. And I renamed it to Kaleidow Villa for you guys. But yeah, make sure you go check it out. It is on the gallery for you all to download. You will need the new game pack, Jungle Adventure, so make sure you have that installed. But yeah, this is such an awesome holiday home. It's literally my dream one, and I hope you guys like it as much as I do. Alright, I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of the end screenshots. I love you all to bits, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!